Well, first the restaurants, then the gyms and salons, and now some movie theaters here in the Treasure Valley are finally starting to reopen. But is it safe? And what are they doing to ensure that safety? Our Shira Matsuzawa caught up with some movie theaters here and about what it's been like since they shut down and what changes that they've had to make since COVID-19. And Shira, I imagine it's probably a lot.
Oh, absolutely, Gretchen. Now, if you're going to see a movie see a movie this weekend as part of your weekend plans, you're probably asking yourself what those theaters are doing during this pandemic. How often are they sanitizing, and do you need to wear a mask? Well, I spoke with two theaters today to find out. The popcorn is ready.
Did you guys want any napkins?
The lights are dimmed, and the staff
Here are your tickets.
Are ready to start the show. After 5 months, movie theaters across the country and here at home are starting to reopen.
It's been hell. It's just disastrous to watch a company that you worked so long and hard to help build and create suddenly just get dismantled in a matter of 48 hours.
One of those theaters is the Village Cinema at the Village at Meridian.
After being away for so long and coming back and just like going back to school and seeing all your friends again.
James Howard is the executive director of Cinema West, which owns the Village Cinema. He says while the sights and sounds of the big screen are still the same, there will be some noticeable differences, like required masks and how the theater has implemented social distancing into the movie-going experience. And that's not all.
Everything is completely sanitized. We've treated the entire building with the same product that's used in surgical centers.
At the Cinemark Majestic Cinemas, signs are posted throughout the theater urging people to practice social distancing and wear masks. Chanda Bashirs is the vice president of investor and public relations for Cinemark. She says the theater is also sanitizing hard surfaces every 30 minutes.
We're thrilled to be welcoming moviegoers back for that immersive cinematic experience, again, that we've all been craving.
Both theaters add when moviegoers purchase tickets, the seats adjacent to the ones selected are also automatically blocked off to ensure physical distancing.
They're going to be safer going into the movie theater than they will going into the grocery store or any department store or an airplane.
The movie theater industry now hoping to reel in business after having to shut down for so long.
I mean, we're essentially generating no revenues during this time frame.
The whole COVID closures has this huge domino effect. It not only has blocked the releases that have been waiting in the pipeline to come out because the theaters haven't opened to receive them, so they've been either pushing them back or sending them to streaming. Plus, on the movie production side, they had to stop production.
In case you're wondering, there are some new releases being shown in the theaters this weekend, like Unhinged with Russell Crowe. But because there are a limited number of new releases coming out, movie theaters are also showing classic blockbusters like The Goonies and Back to the Future for discounted prices. They're also offering private screenings where people can actually rent out an auditorium for $80 to $100, depending on the theater, and you can watch a movie that way. Gretchen?
Yeah, just another example of another industry hit hard by the pandemic. Right. Thanks for that, Shira.